What up, world? This is Motivational Morgano, man, coming to y'all to deliver a quick update, a message on 1, the process of the tour, 2, the process of where we came from and where we're going, and then 3, to kind of let y'all know that it's all good to have these fears, doubts, worries, concerns. We all have them. This tour started out, and a lot of people don't know, we talked about it 7, 8 months ago. This tour started out as something that was going to be regional. But as it went on, God showed me that the region can't hold this. The region would not be able to hold this, and it had to be bigger. And I can be honest, I've never done a speaking tour before. I've been a part of tons of seminars. I've actually been a part of a video game tournaments on a grander scale than any speaking event I've ever seen. But I want to say this, that we're physical beings with an intellect. We're spiritual beings with an intellect and a physical body. So those 3 separate things are what we have to answer to on a daily basis. And my physical body immediately took a lot of bumps and bruises in the beginning of this tour. Actually, my physical body been taking bumps and bruises all my life. But that's neither here nor there, because I'm still here. I'm still pushing. And I'm getting away from we are still here. Because it goes to say, we had about 20 plus speakers and entertainers in the beginning, after we decided we was going to be a worldwide tour. And then what it took to get those speakers, our 3-man team went through a lot of interviews. I went through a lot of interviews in hopes to build leaders that we were going to be able to partner with and raising funds to fund our mission, not just my vision. We all want to get out and spread our message. So needless to say, those circumstances, those roadblocks, those hiccups, they came, and they're continuously going to come. But you want to know something? I'm still pushing forward. We're still pushing forward. And this message is just to let people know, last Sunday, instead of us being at 4 locations, we were at 1. Instead of us having all 4 speakers speak, God chose the speaker to speak. And now we have a foothold in Maryland. And we're going to be launching some partnerships with some amazing ministries out there. That's update number 1 about DC. Part 2, we're still going on tour in Richmond. But what my mentor used to tell me is that when you fail, you figure out why you failed and you adjust. So we tried, we failed, and we're adjusting. Yesterday, I was in court for some personal issues, and I'm taking care of that. On March 1st, I gotta go to court again. I still have 5 kids. I still have other business. I'm still married. I'm still taking care of several households. So I understand what y'all are going through. You know how many times I wanted to quit and give up? Tons. But what I realized, I can only control the things that are in front of me. I can only control the things that are in my control, and anything else, I give it to our Creator. I give it to our Creator. So, yesterday, court date, also sat down with an executive producer. Like, the contacts and networks are there. There's people that's connected to the NFL. There's tons of stuff that's there. But it needs us to work it. It needs us to, be on one page. And it's my fault that we're not on one page. And I take the blame. So if you feel that this tour is not professional enough, if it's going to damage your image, if it's going to do any harm to what you already done, I understand. You can back out at any time. This tour is an 8-month process. We're 2 weeks into the tour, and we already have people showing their emotions. Not just on social media, in my emails, in my inboxes, but it's all good. I'm learning, you're learning, and as part of the learning process, you have to be able to die to your flesh. I defeat my flesh every day. So all those feelings that everyone has felt on this tour, I may not know exactly what you're feeling, but I'm feeling it the same. And I want you to know that this message is just to inform, because I can't spend time on defending my point of view. I wrote it in a book. Defenselessness is the best way to save your energy. So I took the time today to put together this video. We have several locations we're going to stop at today, and if you haven't been notified yet that you're a part of this leg of the tour and you still want to be a part of it, we're going to be setting up some time to sit down and do some Q&A by the end of this week. And for all the equalizers that are still called themselves equalizers, perfectly fine. But I guarantee you, every person we talk to, you will change the world. You will make a difference. And it's okay if you don't do it with us. My prayers and blessings are still with you. And I say all that because I know that this acronym that I started saying a little bit over a year ago, and I will say until I die, peace, positive energy activates constant elevation. Stay blessed. The movement will be socialized.